Now, I've taught my secrets to women in over 77 countries and moved thousands of relationships to the next level, and in many cases, even after the guy had bailed out of the relationship. Now, obviously, this new way of approaching your relationship with men where you get to enjoy him taking initiative and moving to the next level of intimacy changes lives. First, you absolutely must be told the truth. You have to know the real problem, the real reason you're struggling with finding the intimacy you deserve today, and it will surprise you because it's the one thing that's been holding you back from experiencing the intimacy, support, and the joy of a fully committed relationship. And the reason why so many women feel they invest way more than they receive in a relationship. You see, the real problem is the fact that you've been taught myths and programmed to believe lies for years. And these myths and lies are keeping you from the relationship that you deserve. One of these lies is enough love is the only requirement to sustain a relationship. That if he loves you, he should be ready to move to the next level. And if he's not ready, he's just not that into you, they say. He doesn't truly love you enough. Or he's commitment phobic. I bet you've heard that one before. What's more damaging about this is after a woman is with so many commitment phobic men, she starts to feel like something is wrong with her. I bet you've heard or maybe even believed this at one point in your life, yet this is not even close to the truth. If you're one of the millions of women who fell victim to this lie, then you must decide now to believe the truth instead, because if you don't, you'll continue down the road of unfulfilling relationships, stuck in what I call a BTA relationship. That's a better than alone relationship. And you'll always be worrying that if you get too close, he'll start pulling away. And eventually, no matter how strong you are, you simply give up on the dream of a close relationship. You give up on the dream of marriage, and a complete family sounds like some kind of fantasy. Or you end up clinging to pseudo-love and intimacy, which end badly, painfully, and hurt a lot of children. Listen, this is not what I want for you, and I know it's not what you desire for yourself. And this is the reason that you're going to struggle to find lasting love. But I want you to know something. It's not your fault. If you really want someone to blame for your struggles with relationships, don't blame yourself. Blame the tabloids and the media, reality television, women's magazines, and you know what? Even songs we hear play over and over again, they're programming us to believe these lies and myths. You've been bombarded for years, almost as long as you've been alive, with false, misleading, and damaging myths and misinformation. And they depend on your confusion, and they play on your insecurities to sell magazines, keep you watching, and in short, just to make a buck. All the misinformation out there that the media loves to exploit is enough to confuse absolutely anyone. All the proof you need is remember back to the last time you waited at the checkout line, either at Walmart or your local grocery store. Do you ever read over those women's magazines? Now, I don't want to mention any names, but one of the most popular almost always pictures a celebrity with a perfect body, which we know is airbrushed or digitally enhanced, right? Then on the top left of that magazine, usually there's a sex tip, like 11 naughty sex tips or 50 sex moves men crave, or the Are You Good in Bed quiz. Next, you spot the Lose 7 Pounds in 7 Days headline, or How to Get a Great Butt and Thighs. And then you'll get to the men with titles like The Surprising Traits 97% of Men Find Attractive, or How to Touch Him When He's Naked. Now, do you feel and sense the same underlying message that I am? That according to these women's magazines, if you are just hot enough, good enough in bed, and able to outsmart or outgame your man, he will love you so much he won't ever think of leaving you. Really? Don't those qualities seem very surface level to you? I mean, a man who only wants a super hot, good in bed manipulator can find those qualities in a call girl. They don't make any man love you or want to commit to a relationship on a deeper level. And then when a woman does find a man to love and appreciate her on a deeper level, movies, TV, and songs program her to believe that love is all you need to keep the relationship moving forward.